So I'm Scott Larson. I go to Yale Divinity School, and this is Yale Divinity School. I grew up in Kansas. I was born in 1979. I grew up Lutheran. My family was very, very conservative Christian. As strangely enough, it's part of how they can accept me as a trans person, because I think that their sense throughout their life is that that their commitment to their family is lifelong, and it doesn't matter what happens. That's the most important thing in their life. I think back and think, oh, most people didn't wake up to focus on the family every morning for 8 years over an intercom, which was an innovation of the 70s, which was a feature of our house. AT&T would call, and my mother, who was really trying for the best in her world, would talk to whatever poor telemarketers were calling her and being like, "You support gay people," and I'm sure the individual telemarketers were not aware that they supported gay people. The information that what she was getting from other people, I'm sure was so hard for her to bring these things together, because on one hand, I recall getting we got the Focus on the Family magazine, which I think every other month had a cover story about how gay people were going to ruin your children. I remember there was a magazine cover, and it had this gay man who had this gaping shirt and this man symbol, and he was smoking and drinking, and there was a lesbian with purple hair and tattoos, and she was drinking, and they were both sort of slouchy and clearly hungover, and there were two Boy Scouts sitting at the table praying, and of course the gays are leering at the Boy Scouts, and it was just this huge thing. And I think when I came up to my parents, they had that image, and then they had me, and those weren't the same, and whatever, I have my tattoos and my short hair, but I think they really couldn't bring themselves to believe that the really horrible things they heard about gay people were true about me. It's hard for them because I think they hope that I'll have a family, that I have a happy and good life, that I don't get beaten up, that I don't get denied employment. They hope for all those things. So I think all the things that they used to feel a real need to oppose, I don't know where they stand on it, but I think that it's a lot harder for them to just accept those things, because now they have to see how that would limit my life and what they want from me. Now, I'm going home for 11 days for Christmas. This is the longest I've been home since probably 10 years, and I am really, really excited about it. And people, I feel this is huge. It's been so long since I've been so comfortable going home. And, I'm not even worried. I'm confident that, I'm gonna go home and, yeah, there are things they don't get. There are things that are hard, but I'm part of it now. And also I get to be part of this community.